pretty well in that first drive, and then everything kind of changed. What was the difference in the offense after the first drive?
All I can say is we just didn't execute the way we wanted to. Plays were called, and we just didn't get downfield and made those big plays. So going into tomorrow, gotta watch the film, look at the mistakes that we did, and come correct next week.
There were at least 3 deep shots for you where it looked like you were just singled up against a defender. Is that something you knew would be happening a lot going into the game, that the way that they play defense, that you'd have those opportunities, or is that just something that appeared as the game?
I mean, I feel like we kind of look at that throughout the game. If they're playing one high, or if they're playing too high, if they're bracket covering. So we kind of look at that throughout the game. Of course, we practice that through the week in case they play one high, but they play one high, and that's what we tried to go for.
Is that something you try to check into when you see one high?
Yeah and no. It's kind of depends.
Even though the offense struggled a lot of the game, when you guys had a couple chances at the end, was the feeling like now we're going to put it together, now we're going to show who we are?
Yeah. I mean, we just tried to keep fighting until the last second on the clock. We definitely frustrating that we couldn't get that touchdown at the end of the game to tie the game up. But there's so many different opportunities that we had throughout the game that we just didn't connect on offense. And, I mean, we just got to do better.
You talk about them playing single high. Did you see that a lot in the game, and do you think that's them focusing on Dalvin Cook in the run game?
They kind of mixed it up a little bit. Sometimes they play too high, sometimes they play one. So that's the good thing about our offense. You never know exactly what we're going to pull out. We can run the ball, we can play action pass, we can throw. So, yeah.
Justin, you had that 37-yard catch. I think the third quarter that was called back for holding on third down. What did you feel after seeing the flag on that play?
Well, I didn't know until I got to the sideline. I think it was like Conk was holding on Myles Garrett or something like that. I understood the flag. I understood. But I mean, it's just how it is. Definitely would love to get that one back.
Justin, how does this sit with you to be 1-3 after a 7-9 season last year? You had so much success in college on the team that won a national championship. Like, how hard is it to go kind of 2 seasons in a row with tough starts here?
Yeah, it's hard. I'm used to winning. I'm used to, just being on that high streak, being one of the top teams. But I mean, every loss that we had so far it's been on ourselves. We've been killing ourselves, shooting ourselves in the foot. So we just gotta finish throughout the whole game. This team is very good, and we just gotta play through all four quarters.
Justin, how about just talk about your touchdown?
Yeah, I think they were playing a little zone coverage. I had like a little corner stop route and sat right in the hole, and it was a great throw by Kirk.
Thanks, Justin.
Thank you.